What's going on YouTube? It's your buddy. Welcome to What's Up in the Sky 37 channel. Always online at www.whatsupinthesky.com. Come out, check out the forum, sign up for free. Lots of good stuff going on over there now. I tell you what, thank you to everybody who's been posting. And we are back on our moon. I know there's been a lot of Mars stuff going on, a lot of Pluto stuff lately, but this is one an Apollo 10 picture that I had come across a little while ago, and I put it on my stack of stuff to do. And this is one that just really fascinated me. And when I started playing with the contrast in some of these images, some really cool stuff came out. There's about three or four things on this image that are probably worth showing you. I've marked a couple of them off. A lot of these older moon images. This one actually came from, this was rescanned at a higher resolution, and this one's at the history.nasa.gov website. So this link up here to get a hold of it is going to be down below in the description. As always, I always leave a description so you can go do this for yourself. If you check the website, I always leave, I'll take the anomalous areas and I leave like an enhancement of them usually there so you can find it as well. And well, we're going to start out with two or three things, like I said, I really enjoyed on this image, and they're just kind of out there and anomalous, starting with what seems to be um, a grouping here of stones or something. I'm not sure exactly what they picked up here. Let me show you how far back this is too. This is fairly the image here is fairly, you see this ramp up here too. There's a lot of cool looking things, so stay tuned. We'll do this pretty fast, um, just to get through some of the ones we want to go through. So see how you've got this perfect triangle here, and it looks like it's made out of, actually looks like it's made out of circle domes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then here in the middle, there's a much bigger dome looking piece. And around the backside, there's no more of these. But when it comes out, it looks like a perfect triangle. And what's kind of neat about it was, I was like, well, all right, well, that could have been, just a coincidence. But you also have some interesting shapes and stuff over here. Like you've got more of the, let me get this a little bit closer for everybody. You've got more of these coming. There's another dome-looking piece here. It comes down and around. Just pretty interesting. And that comes out really good. Here's how it is directly from NASA. So that just caught my eye as I was skimming through the image. I was like, well, that's pretty cool. So I'm not sure. This image has been out and about. I know that there's other parts of this image that people have put out. I think even Richard Hoagland did some stuff from this image. Let's keep on moving right along here and go up to the top where I really think it's pretty interesting. Down here, it looks like we've got some, let me go ahead and move it like this just to kind of get it pushed out. See, check this piece out here. It almost looks like a bridge or something like that, that bridges two pieces, and then maybe a platform here. See, I've got a circular platform, and that piece here that comes up. Zoom that in a little bit more for you so you can see that. It seems to be connected. At least I'm going from there. But this one up here is a really cool piece, I thought. Now tell me this doesn't look like you've got a couple buildings up on the top. And let me show you that. That's it with the NASA image right there. But you've got this piece right here, just kind of, if I've ever seen a little access road or something, or like a mining site, I believe that our moon's been mined. I don't necessarily think that there might have been, there's a lot of interesting pieces. There's a lot of interesting architecture on the moon. And when I say architecture, if you look at my videos or check out some of the other moon videos, there could have been something that breathed and lived on the moon at one time. But whatever it was, they at least did some mining. And I'm not sure if this is some mining operation or whatnot, but or if it's a coincidence, but it sure does look like that's a nice little road up there. Um, Pretty cool, huh? Especially when you get back, you see there's another piece here. It looks almost like a tubing that comes up and around that goes into it. And when I talk about the tubing, you're going to even see some more of that as we move right along here. Here you're going to see this here. What I was pointing out here is there's a circular pattern right here that caught my eye. It's right here, and it's, if you look at it, it's, let me see if I can't add it. Where's the color? If I can't drop down the color some more. Here you go. You see how that right there is kind of just, it almost looks perfectly oval or circle. You've got something here in the middle of it, and it looks like it's got a platform that comes out on it. Once again, that just kind of caught my eye just because you don't really see a lot of that. And it doesn't look like it's a crater mark or a crater impact. It actually looks like it's built up on top of the surface, which was pretty cool. See, when you add the color, it's so bright at the top of this one. It's weird. You really gotta adjust. When I was doing working with this picture, I had to adjust a lot of it, and there's so much more to it that I know I'm not going to even be able to get over or go to because um, like down in here and things like that. Let's see what we got. Just shapes and things along those lines down in some of these craters. See here down here. Let me find the one tubing that's hanging off the side because to me that was another. Oh, here's another piece down here too. Let me see if I can't. We darken it up. You see, check that out. This kind of looks like a bunch of little baby access roads or something along those lines. It definitely turns different color right there. All right, I'll keep on moving up here because I want to find this one spot that I had marked off. A lot of these moon images, there's so much just randomness to them. It's hard to. I always mark them when I can with these colors. So I want to leave these up on it, like on the website with. I'll leave these little marks on some of the enhanced versions. Here, I was just pointing out once again some of the symmetry along the edge of here. Look here, you've got two of the same, look like the same size, little domes or something like that. Under a couple more right there. Now, where's the other piece here that I thought was really cool? Oh, here we are here. Now, this looks like something coming off the side, and it's got a shadow to it. See this here, how it comes down and around? Now, let me see if I can't brighten it up. See how it comes up and it comes off, and it looks like it's got a shadow that you can see under it. And just sitting on the edge, what's strange about it, it's just kind of sitting there on the edge of whatever this looks like a hill that starts going down. Almost like some sort of shaft that was built there. There's more around the back side of this. Pretty interesting. Let's see if there was another couple up here. Look at the shaping on this piece right here, where this is raised above. You can see this because it's raised above the surface. Like I said, this is taken from orbit. You know, the 10 was just a orbiting. It never landed. So a lot of these were just, you know, taken from pretty high up. So you've got a nice size view we're looking at here. So you got to keep that in my frame of mind. All right, here we go. Oops, let me get that back up. Notice how, like I said, somehow it's strange. Some of it's really dark, some of it's really light. So it's really hard to pull out some of these. Let me get that back up to how it was. Now this area here seems to have a lot of interesting pieces as well. Maybe, like I said, another part of a mining operation, real straight. It could be roads. Um, More of it could be little buildings, little things like that. But over here, I just thought this kind of looked like it was a platform of some sort. Just to point out, even right here, they both kind of have that look to them, look to be built up off the surface. Or was the other piece too? Here was just kind of interesting too. I didn't mark that out, but check to see how this has a very different color in the regolith. But see how it has almost like a defined, not just the color, but a ridge to it there around it. Here you got some almost figure 8 looking things, but it looks like a 3. And it comes down around here and up and around the back. And here, check it out, even up here, it looks to seem to have a very straight line once it curves up and over. This one curves up and around here. And then on the edge of the curves, once again, you've got 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, what look to be domes. Now, if you had a habitat on Mars, or not Mars, on the moon, and you were going to go do mining there, and you needed, say you couldn't breathe there, you would expect to see a lot of these little domes everywhere. And then when I see them, it's like, well, maybe that's exactly what we're looking at. Who knows? But you get the difference in the, like I said, this is just a very interesting piece to me. Let me go keep rolling on over here. Show you these one more time. About to get back on the Mars. I've gotten so many good pictures from Mars emailed to me lately. I haven't got a chance to get to. It's been I got my mother's surgery coming up on Friday, so hopefully I'll be back back in the full swing of making videos here shortly again within the next couple weeks. Interesting piece here too. I never really noticed that. See how this kind of looks beveled around here, but it almost looks like a it's really strange because you got a perfectly circle part of a crater. So if this was actually a crater, what is that in the middle of it there? What do you guys think about that? That's an interesting one to me. Over here you got more shapes. I had a funny feeling that when they went out, because this, like I said, these were the early mission. This is the early missions, and they took these photography. You know, they blew these things up as well as they could for the day. They didn't have the computer systems we had back then, but they still could blow up, you know, negatives to fairly nice sizes. They did it with a lot of lunar orbiter images. They've done it with a lot of. That's how they would see what was there. They'd just blow it up and they'd stick it on the floor of these huge, basically these huge rooms, you know, hangars and stuff like that, and that would be their moon pictures. But oh, here we go. We got another circle thing over here. Sorry, not trying to make you guys sick. Once again, our circular-looking platform with a dome in the middle of it. All right, let me back on out. I want to go back to that one more time on over to my triangle, because that to me was the thing that made me look at this one to begin with. That's the one that's got the double on it. Here we go. Oh, that was another part. Here it is right here. And I'm going to leave you with that one and take a look at it. Like I said, I have not noticed the, you know, triangles don't seem to just be part of nature to me when I'm looking. I started off looking a lot at Google Earth when I started doing the satellite photos, because I wanted to look at, you know, what would civilization look like on Earth compared to these other places, what I think it would look like on other places. And things like triangles, and this could have been left for other reasons. Who knows what that's there for? And it might just be a coincidence of, you know, higher stones where that is. It just happened to look like a triangle. Or it could be a little colony or something of moon people that were mining the moon at one time. So, all right, guys, what's up in the sky 37? This one wanted to keep it as quick as possible for you because I got some really good ones coming out. Like I said, sorry I haven't been hitting the channel up as much lately, but I will be back, I promise. After, like I said, after this Friday, my mother's getting her surgery. Hopefully, it's going to take her it's going to be like a 6-week recovery. So I'm going to be over there taking care of stuff. So I'm going to have the moon and Mars stuff with me. So if I'm getting a little bored, we can make lots of videos. So, all right, guys, much love to you. Thank you guys so much who have stuck with me from the beginning. For my new subscribers, if you haven't seen my old videos, this is like my 500th or something video. We got a lot of videos and a lot of good stuff were the first ones I did. I covered a lot of the, you know, well-known anomalies, but even a lot of anomalies I found myself from back in the day. So enjoy it. Check out the backlog. Much love to you guys. Hope you're having a good one with yours, and much love to you. Take it easy. Peace.